Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. Tonight we are going to do a general reading for the current week of December 2021 for the sign of Gemini. Remember, this is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. So let's get straight into it. So look, I have shuffled these cards quite a few times and I keep getting the same storyline here. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So for your overall energy, we get the 10 of Pentacles. Now, looking at this reading, I can see that there has been a lot of conflict within the family environment here. So I'm getting the Empress card is in the center of the reading and it's clarified by the Three of Swords. Now, for some of you, I'm sensing that the Empress is generally a mother card. This could be you, and a lot of the time this does signify pregnancy, but I feel like a lot of you have had a falling out of some sort. You've been betrayed and stabbed in the back here by a family member. I actually feel like there may be more than two people involved in this situation. I've got an Empress and I've also got a Queen of Wands that's showing up as well. So, you know, this could be another family member, or I am getting that it does have to do with your stability here and the family. The Ten of Pentacles is generally about family. You'll see the family depicted in the background there. Now, I'm sensing that perhaps your mother was in a third-party situation here in the past, and perhaps she there was a conflict of some sort. I don't know what it is, but I feel like at the moment you're not speaking to your mother, and there's a sense of not just your mother. I'm also getting potentially like another lady, an auntie or a sister, but these family members I'm feeling like are purposely trying to interfere with your plans. And I also sense that perhaps you have a sister or another family member that is very jealous of you and your mum's relationship. And I'm getting a sense that they are possibly trying to interfere with your relationship here. Now, I know this is very specific and I know this is not going to resonate for everybody, but I am getting two female cards here within the family dynamic. Now, I'm getting that the Three of Swords is all about, right now, Gemini, for a lot of you, I feel like you are overcoming a heartbreak, an emotional pain, and grieving the loss of some sort. I feel like you're grieving the loss of a connection here. I feel like there's been a major setback here and a major loss. And I feel like a lot of you, you're at that point where it's like, well, too much damage has been done within these two connections. And I feel like a lot of you have been really focusing on your healing and secluding yourself. And a lot of you are really going through a tumultuous emotional pain here. Now, I also feel like with the Three of Swords energy, I'm feeling like I said, there's a lot of jealousy surrounding this family environment here. I feel like you've got people or family members here that are bullying you, and they're very spiteful and vindictive here. And I feel like perhaps, you know, your mother or your sister or these family members have said a very hurtful few words here, and I feel like it's like too much damage has been done. And I feel like perhaps there was some sort of conflict from the past. I feel like for a lot of you, perhaps your mother cheated on her partner, and, you know, you found out and potentially, you know, said something. But whatever happened, I feel like it escalated and caused a lot of problems here. But I feel like there has been a lot of unhealed traumas, you know, from the past. And I feel like a lot of you perhaps tried to revisit that to make peace, potentially, with your mother. But I feel like rather than, because I feel like a lot of you, Gemini, have been really focusing on your healing. And I feel like a lot of you, like for the last couple of months, I keep getting the same thing. It's like you're a completely different person here. You've had a spiritual awakening, a revelation, and you've really grown and changed as a person. And I feel like perhaps a lot of you wanted to revisit this past trauma, whatever this conflict was, and tried to heal the situation, but instead this person was very vindictive and spiteful. And I feel like a lot of you have been going through emotional abuse, potentially family and domestic violence here. And I feel like for a lot of you, like I know this is very specific, but I feel like your mother is a very narcissistic, manipulative type of person who always tries to gaslight the situation and always plays the victim mentality. That's how, they are showing at the moment. And I feel like no matter how hard you try, you cannot come to an agreement of some sort. And I feel like with that Three of Swords, I feel like perhaps your mother decided to stay with her partner, although she may still be, with somebody else. But there is this third party situation that is very present here. And I feel like as well as that, there's strong messages of jealousy here and strong messages of control. And I feel like a lot of you, like I said, you've decided to completely cut these people off and seclude into your own environment here. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about rest, relaxation, recuperation, focusing on your healing, self-protection here. I feel like I said, there's a lot of conflict and abuse here, and emotional, tumultuous times that have gone on. And I feel like with the Four of Swords, it indicates that the Three of Swords are a reminder here that the suffering that has been endured means that the fourth sword here means that the fight is over. So you've had a conflict of some sort, but I feel like it's over. And I feel like you're at a point right now where after a time of conflict, anger and pain with the Three of Swords prior to this, I feel like, there's a sense of wanting to be on your own, wanting to rest. You feel exhausted, you feel drained from the situation, and there's a sense where you need to gain the strength and clarity in your own environment. A lot of you are, like I said, going through this spiritual transformation here, and I feel like a lot of you are actually about to move over water, a lot of you could be moving to a new state, a new town, because we get the Six of Swords clarified by the Fool. And the position that it's in, the Six of Swords, it's an event or matter of the past, but it's still relevant to the future. And I feel like because we get the Two of Wands before that, I feel like a lot of you are basically going through this complete transformation here, and you are planning your future with that Two of Swords. You'll see he's carrying the world in his hand, and it's a very positive card because I feel like you are, establishing your plans, what it is that you need to do. I feel like a lot of you are stepping outside of your comfort zone here. You're taking the courage to basically move abroad. You're wanting to move away from these people, these family members, and basically start a whole new life. And I feel that you will be very successful. I feel like a lot of you will get your peace, Gemini. And I feel like with the Six of Swords, there's been a lot of trauma here. And I feel like this trauma has been built up over a period of years. I'm getting 9 and 10. with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. But I'm getting that perhaps you tried to revisit this trauma, something that happened in the past between you and your mother, even with your sister, or, it could be an aunt or a grandmother, or there's two female members here, but definitely I feel like it has to do with a mother with that Empress energy, because generally, she is the mother in the tarot. Now, I feel like a lot of you are planning a decision. You're, like I said, you will get the fulfillment that you are looking for, Gemini. You're looking for your long-term career, your long-term goals. You know what it is that you have to do to achieve them. And I feel like a lot of you have come so far. You've been working really hard at your career, studying perhaps your current career. But I feel like a lot of you are embarking on a brand new journey here. And I feel like I said, the Two of Wands with the Six of Swords and the Fool card, all three of these cards are indicating moving, indicating travel over water. A lot of you are making an important decision here with that Two of Wands. And I feel like you are basically taking a risk, but it's going to work, it's going to go in your favor. And you know that your world has got something bigger and better and more meaningful for you. And a lot of you are looking for your purpose with that Two of Wands. And a lot of you are, like I said, you're a completely different person now, Gemini. And you're leaving your current familiarity and basically investing into a brand new career, brand new future here. With the Six of Swords, like I said, this also indicates travel, moving as well. You are definitely moving on, moving away from these family members, these people. There's a sense of, accepting hard lessons. A lot of you, like the Six of Swords, indicates trauma, letting go of emotional baggage, letting go of any pain here from the past, and accepting lessons. There's a sense of, a lot of you tried to make peace with the family, but for whatever reason, these people have a lot of unhealed traumas. I feel that they are unable to heal. And I feel like on an emotional level, they are completely different in relation to you, Gemini. I feel like you are very stable, very grounded. You know exactly what it is that you want. And I feel like a lot of you are breaking away in order to get your peace. Now, the Six of Swords is a very positive card, because whilst you are releasing any emotional loss, any emotional pain and baggage in the past, your future is going to be very, very calm. You're moving into calmer waters, and it's a very promising future here. Now, if you haven't yet already moved away, I feel like it's been on your mind for a long time. There's a sense of basically you feel like you don't belong where you are at the moment, and you're planning to move abroad here. And it's going to be very positive. You're taking a brand new leap of faith with that Fool card. You're creating a whole new world, a whole new chapter here. And despite your sadness, you know that you've got to let go of any of this baggage in order to grow, and in order to focus on the happiness that you need. And I feel like this struggle that's been perhaps happening with you in this family dynamic, I feel like it's going to end. And you're definitely deciding to put this painful chapter of your relationships behind you. A lot of you do want to reconcile here, and I feel like there is strong possibilities of reconciling in the future, but I feel like right now is not the time to reconcile. There's a sense of needing to focus on your future, your career, and this big move, Gemini, and focusing on your healing. I feel like you need to distance yourself from these family members, because they're only going to cause you a lot of conflict at this time. Now, I also feel like you are definitely, like I said, there's a desire to leave the past, And there's a much brighter future ahead of you with that Six of Swords and the Fool card. And I feel like, a lot of you had, like I said, a lot of past it's an old wound. I feel like you tried to revisit an old wound, an old trauma, something that happened in the past, and you tried to heal the situation, but for whatever reason, it wasn't being able to heal. And with the Fool, it's like you've got a lot of faith, Gemini, especially with that Four of Swords and the Fool card together. You got a lot of faith in your future, and you got a lot of good luck that's coming here. And there's messages here that, believe in the universe, because exactly what you have been manifesting is coming to fruition here. And I feel like a lot of you are moving to a brand new city, a brand new town, a brand new state, country, somewhere over water, possibly near water. And it's somewhere where it's a foreign land. A lot of you won't know anybody here, but I feel like it's going to be very calm and it's going to make you very happy. Now, I also feel like the Fool card is also the beginning of a brand new journey, and it can also indicate brand new relationships here. So a lot of you could perhaps meet your future soulmate here, when you move. Now, next to that, we get the Nine of Wands clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So this is within your next 6 months. So I feel like a lot of you are perhaps moving. I'm getting that a lot of you will actually be moving within 6 months. I could get 6 weeks, 6 months, but I'm getting more 6 months here. And I feel like as soon as you move away, I feel like perhaps with your mother in particular, she's going to find it very difficult, and she's going to go through a lot of bad karma here. And I feel like, at the end of the day, Gemini, I feel like, your mother has a lot of unhealed traumas that she can't work through, and she finds it very difficult to discuss what's happened in the future. It's like she wants to put it under the rug and just forget about it. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of you are suffering abandonment issues from the past. And I feel like, your mother is going to go through a lot of guilt, a lot of remorse here and regret. And I feel like that Nine of Wands, that there is going to be a war between you and your mum for a lot of you. And I feel like you are very guarded at this time. But I feel like you are guarded because you have gone through so much heartache and pain and all of this trauma. I feel like it's very hard for you to trust this person anymore. And I feel like the Nine of Wands, like you've had a lot of setbacks, Gemini, not just in regards to family, but in regards to your career. You've had a lot of setbacks, and I feel like finally things are going to change for you in the future, because we get that Nine of Pentacles here. And I feel like a lot of you perhaps were embarking on a career, and the path that you have chosen was delayed for whatever reason, but this is going to change right now with this Fool card. And I feel like also with the Nine of Wands, definitely there is a bit of a stalemate and a stagnant situation and energy between your family members here. But it does definitely signify a major fallout here. And I feel like a lot of you perhaps are going to distance yourself from your mother, from your sister, from these family members. And, I'm feeling that you're not really sure how to proceed going forward. And rather than focusing on conflict, you're going to focus on your brand new journey in life and your brand new career with that Nine of Pentacles. Now, I feel like a lot of you are very untrustworthy. You're like of other people, and you're unwilling to let a lot of people get close to you, but in particular your sister and your mother. These two people in this situation, you're very suspicious. You don't trust the situation, and although there is going to be healing in the future, I feel like um it's going to take a while, because you definitely have a snake here. There's a snake energy. You could have a sibling here who's very jealous of you. I'm getting Gemini for some of you. I know you are a Gemini, but I'm getting another Gemini with that Lovers card. Now, the Queen of Wands is also somebody who is very dominating here, and basically it's her way or the highway type of approach here. And I feel like I said, a lot of you with that Nine of Pentacles, you're overcoming any stagnant energy, any setbacks that you had in regards to your career. And I feel like things are changing for the better here with the Nine of Pentacles here. And you're going to gain a lot of security, freedom, and material wealth, and basically celebrate any struggles and setbacks that you've had in the past. I also feel like with that Queen of Wands energy, like I said, it's also showing that somebody here interfered with you and your mum's connection, and is also jealous of you and your mum's relationship here. Now, I'm also sensing that this Queen of Wands, it could be a Gemini. They have been, like I said, they're very ambitious and manipulative, and will try to manipulate the situation to, basically make you out to be somebody that you're not here. And they're very controlling, and they're trying to stand between you and the things that you want in your life, and very jealous of your career, and just very, very jealous here. And it's very sad for a lot of you. For whoever I am resonating with, this is a very sad situation here, because I can see that for whoever I'm resonating, basically you just wanted to make peace. And for some reason, this wasn't able to happen here. Now, also I feel like a lot of you are going to be at a crossroads. And basically, there's a crossroads here. Now, a lot of you, I feel like I said, these two females want to come forward and heal the situation, but you're not going to trust the situation. These people have heavily betrayed your trust. They have decepted you, deceived you, stabbed in the back. With the Ten of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords, there's been an ending of some sort, and I feel like the relationship between these two people are definitely over here. You are completely at a dead end. You feel fatigued, exhausted. There's a heavy sense of betrayal here. And the Ten of Swords is an ending, and I feel like there's been a major disaster, a major conflict here, like I said. And it's one that came very unexpected here. And I feel like these people are stabbing you in the back. And it's like no matter how hard you try to make peace, it's beyond these people's ability to accept change. And I feel like the Ten of Swords, whilst it is a heavy card, it's a powerful card, because it means that it's the end of a tragedy. And it's the end of all of these toxic behaviors that have been happening with your family members. I feel like a lot of you are deciding to completely end this situation and no longer be involved in any type of conflict. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be very guarded, but there's a final culmination and a complete ending here. And I feel like the destruction of these relationships, I feel like it had to happen in order for you to grow, in order for you to get to fulfill your career and fulfill this new change that you are embarking on. And I feel like a lot of these people perhaps were trying to initiate power and control in your life. There's heavy sense of bullying, victimization, family violence, And, you know, these people are basically playing the victim card here and bad mouthing and backstabbing you to everybody else and making you out to be somebody that you're not. And I feel like you're just like, you know what, I've had enough of this. You're letting go of what you have lost and you're focusing on this brand new path. And although it's going to be painful, I feel like there's going to be a heavy sense of this weight that's going to be released off your shoulders, because a lot of you, this situation has completely left you heartbroken. And a lot of you are at a breaking point. You've had a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, and, you know, sleepless nights here. And the Nine of Swords is also signified, like I've got all these cards are indicating traumas from the past. And I feel like, you know, you did try to heal this unresolved trauma here. A lot of you could have had an unhealed codependent relationship with these people. Perhaps these people had a lot of traumas, I feel, that they were never actually able to heal. And instead, they let these traumas basically, you know, carry on into family generations and pass down to you. And, you know, I feel like they've just never been able to actually heal themselves. And it's very sad because I feel like, you know, I feel like these people are very shameful here, and they're shameful to confide in others, shameful to accept that they do have trauma, and not willing to want to heal. And I feel like a lot of you have felt very trapped with the Devil card and the Eight of Swords. A lot of you have felt very trapped for a long time. Trapped, feeling like you are constantly victimized with that Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, like I said, is a very heavy energy. You felt suffocated in this connection. You felt like you can't breathe with these people, and there's a sense of not being able to express your emotions and holding in these traumas. I feel like a lot of you have been holding on a lot of these unhealed traumas, whatever happened in the past, and repressing your emotions. And I feel like basically a lot of you just came to a breaking point and realized that you can no longer repress this anymore, and you wanted to heal it. And for a lot of you, you know, you tried to share your grief and pain with these people, but they instead made you feel worse and victimized you, and basically, you know, leaving you to carry this burden. Now, I feel like also these family members could have a drug and alcohol addiction here with the Devil card, a substance abuse. I feel that has really impacted their life, and a lot of them are very codependent, and they this you know, substance, drug and alcohol addiction has basically paralyzed them to a point where they are permanently, a lot of them have permanent brain damage here, I'm getting, for some of you. And, you know, there's a sense of feeling helpless here, and basically, you know, not being able to have a healthy relationship here, because, you know, this drug and alcohol addiction has really got in the way of their ability to form healthy relationships with you and with the family here. Now, I feel like a lot of you are basically feeling quite trapped right now, feeling abandoned, feeling stuck in a situation, not really knowing how to go forward to heal these connections. I know this is a very, very heavy reading tonight that I'm getting, Gemini, and I know this won't resonate with everybody, but I kept getting the same cards. So let's ask spirits, angels, and guides. Do you feel that Gemini will be able to heal the connection with these family members? or what is the best advice going forward in order to heal these relationships? What messages do we need to know? Okay. So definitely I feel like these people are I feel like a lot of you, there's blocked communication here. Perhaps these people have completely cut you off, or you them. But see that Four of Pentacles, you're dealing with somebody who's very possessive, very clingy here. Basically is holding on for dear life, but doesn't want to let you go here. So I feel like you've definitely got a very codependent family members here. There is definitely two family members here that are very codependent, very toxic. They're very manipulative, very controlling here. And I feel like they're very stubborn and they don't want to come forward at this time. Now, I feel like you are, like I said, you are embarking on a brand new journey with the World card and the Fool card here. You're completely ending this chapter, and you're letting all of these enemies and this backstabbing go. Now, the Moon card is all about something that is not as it seems, something that's been an illusion. These people are very toxic, and, you know, are very highly manipulative here, but you're letting go. You're seeing things clearly for what it is. You're seeing finally these people's true intentions and how they work. And instead, you're pouring all your energy into your career. A lot of you are starting a brand new career. A lot of you are studying with that Eight of Pentacles. It's like there's a lot of due diligence here, a lot of hard work here, and you are going to, I feel like a lot of you could be perhaps also at a crossroads in regards to two really good financial opportunities, two really good career opportunities in your future. Both of them will require a lot of hard work, but I know that whatever you put your mind to, you will be successful here with that Seven of Wands. But whilst you are doing that, you've still got this Page of Swords energy. So these family members are going to try and keep heavy tabs on you, you know, maybe driving past your house, watching your social media, wanting to know what you are up to. We get the Judgment card. So you've made that judgment call here. A lot of you could be going through a legal dispute of some sort, but there's been a big judgment call here, and you're realizing that in order to break away from this toxic, tumultuous situation, you are going to find the peace that you need. And definitely, you've got the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to, as soon as you move away, I feel like a lot of you are going to meet someone that's very charming here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's going to offer you their cup and come forward and offer you a lot of stability here and wish fulfillment with that Nine of Cups. So, that's all I'm going to do tonight, Gemini. I will do another reading in the next week. If this has resonated, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. If it hasn't, it just wasn't your reading. So thanks for listening and take care.